Top 10 people research. You know. It's like that for a lot of people, actually. Like, I see sand and I'm like, oh, it's Elijah, you know? I see King and I automatically assume it's KSG. I know it's kind of messy up. I know someone here there's AJ Splat, who comes in once in a while, and for a while, always that messed me up. Cause like, a lot of people used to go by AJ. And I was like, oh yeah. There's now 2 of you. No, there isn't anymore. But you know, like, wow, that was fast. I thought you were gonna eat research. Don't eat that fast. You can't eat super fast like that. You gotta eat safely, please. I didn't even. I know that is the meme. I don't think you would have been able to eat that fast. I've actually, okay, so for those who don't know, I've actually been in food competitions and won in food competitions. When I was when I was a young warthog, I used to do some eating competitions here. I did a burger eating competition. It was a speed eating competition specifically to see who could finish the most amount of sliders in 5 minutes, right? And the sliders were pretty hefty. They were mostly bun, as you would expect, you know. But I ate 5.5, 6.5 sliders in 5 minutes, if I remember correctly. And the person who was actually like a real competitive eater I finished 7.5. It took 5 minutes. I finished 7 or 8.5 sliders. The competitive eater behind me got to 6 or 7. So I actually won that. That was really cool. Slices. It was not slices. It was sliders. SLIDERS. So it was like little mini burgers. So I ate about 8 mini burgers. To win that. Second place got to like 6.5, 7. And after that was like 5 and 4 and whatever. But like, the one thing that stopped me from eating more sliders was I accidentally, I got a soda instead of water as my drink. That screwed me up big time. I could have eaten like another, oh no, I had a great time. I did not get a stomachache from that actually. It was just a good time, man. I also had a few like eating competitions, like, you know, try our 1 or 2 pound burger. Like I can finish a 2 pound burger no problem. Anything above a 2 pound burger, I will not finish. I don't think I can go past 2 pounds. 2 pounds, yeah. 2 pounds of food, I can finish. I have enough tricks up my sleeve to get me past 2 pounds of food. More than that, I do not think I could do. Like if there is a 5 pound eating competition thing that's for like 3 people, like I think I could be a good teammate as long as the other people know they have to eat most of it. You know, like together. I usually end up being the trash disposal for like going out with friends and stuff. Like they don't finish their food. All right, give me your food. I got you, you know? When I was in the UK, I finished some of Elijah's food once. But I tend to eat a lot. Well, okay, I used to eat a lot more. Now it's a little harder for me. I can't quite eat the same way I used to. I cannot do spicy though. Spicy is something I cannot do. So spicy food eating competitions, no, not something I'd be good at. That I would die. I would just die. I am very white with this specific topic. Especially when it comes to like non-flavored spice. Like I remember I had some pho before. Then my friend had ordered some and she got spicy pho. It was really good. I died eating it, but I ate it because it tasted really good. It was very flavorful, right? But like spicy wings usually don't have a flavor. It's just spice and it's like, okay, cool, I guess. You want to be a bit of a pain in the butt and hurt me? I guess that's fine. Like, it just wasn't like buffalo wings don't have a flavor. At least not one that I've noted. Besides spicy and annoying, you know? It's why I tend to like wings that are like flavorful and like teriyaki wings are great. Honey mustard wings are great. Buffalo, not buffalo wings. Actually, you know what? Get some like buffalo medium sauce onto like a honey barbecue kind of mix, and I'm down on that actually. A stretch and a hydrate. KSG, I'll get you your hydrate in just 1 second, all right? But I will start. Yes, sir. And a hydrate. Thank you very much, KSG. That does mean the world to me. Nothing harder than a jalapeno. That's valid. Jalapenos are very hot for me. Jalapenos are very hot for me. I would not do them. It has to be flavorful. For me to do spicy, it has to be flavorful. And a lot of American spicy is not flavorful. It's just pain. It's just to say, I could eat spicy things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not flavorful. That's why I really like the pho, even though it was extremely spicy and like burnt all my everything. Like I died, sure, but it tasted great. I'll gladly eat spicy pho again. You know? But I won't eat like buffalo wings. Sweating and crying while bright red and still eating. Yeah, basically, that's me. That's me with that spicy pho. Yeah, 100%. I won't deny it. Big baby mode, yeah. That being said, I have been told I have a really big tolerance for sweet food. Like, people are like, how do you eat this food? It's way too sweet. Like, nah, it ain't. This is like rookie stuff. Okay, curse, never mind. Yeah, it's like rookie stuff. What do you mean it's too sweet? Like, I've been told I have a very big tolerance for sweet food. Oh, come on. We've been hitting your head for a while now. It should break. I love me some sweet food. But I also like savory, obviously. Yeah, I just like food. I just like eating. There we go. There we go. We finally broke the head. I've done take my sweet food in small portions. It gets overwhelming. The only thing that overwhelms me sweet food wise is frosting or icing, one or the other. I don't remember which one it is, but it's very hard for me to get overwhelmed with sweet foods. Like legitimately, it's extremely hard for that to happen to me. It's very hard for me to get overwhelmed with most foods that aren't spicy. Like I don't do a lot of sour, but I could handle sour. You know what I'm saying? I can handle tart and sour pretty well. I might pucker up a little bit like, but I can handle it pretty well, honestly. Spicy's the one flavor I'm really bad at. Like, if I went to a restaurant and my friend who I know likes spicy stuff gets something spicy, what I'll say is like, hey, can I try your thing? Because I just want to try it, right? Like, my theory when it comes to food is that you have to retry every food you don't like. Oh, there's a... Oh, right. Thank you. You have to retry every food you do not like. Just... Nice! Like, you can't not retry food. Like, that's just my theory, right? Like, if you go a few years without eating something, you have to try it again, right? I did that with mac and cheese. I did that with just cheese in general. Vinegar, like pickles? Ooh, I love me some pickles. Love me some pickles. But like, I always try to retry foods. I retried mushrooms very recently. I don't like mushrooms. I still don't, but I retried them. I hate the texture of mushrooms. I think that's what it is for me and mushrooms. Like, I hated it. But I tried it and I ate it as a full meal. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like mac and cheese. I'm still not the biggest fan of it. I'm sorry. Everyone likes it. I don't know why. It's not great. It's not. You're just not ready for that truth. I didn't know that this guy's tail is actually the head, which is really interesting.
Excuse me for a moment.
You're right. Yeah, it's being like clogged by all that mac and cheese you're eating. Not to say that my heart isn't being clogged by other things, but you know what I'm saying. Nah, mac and cheese is not a thing I care too much about. I will get it if it's cheap and easy, because like sometimes you'll get like big things of mac and cheese for 99 cents, and that is just really cost effective, you know? Mac and cheese is not my favorite. Mushrooms I don't like, so I retry them every once in a while. The funny thing is, I have begun to eat cheese and crackers just kind of on a norm. Still not a favorite thing I like to eat, but like I've gotten used to it and I'm kind of okay with it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I think you gotta do with food. Like food, you cannot not retry things. That's my personal opinion. You have to retry things every couple of years. I'll probably try mushrooms again. I mean, listen, I've had homemade mac and cheese, and it's still not a thing I care about. The cheap stuff is just economically feasible. Even compared to other foods, you know what I'm saying? I've had like go to a local barbecue joint kind of mac and cheese, you know what I'm saying? I've had like legit mac and cheese. I just don't care for it. A pot pie. Now, any pot pie, I will eat a pot pie like no tomorrow, baby. I also try to eat like new food as much as possible. God, what is that thing called? There was something in the UK I tried that was basically just pig's blood, and it was pretty okay. I did not mind. It's just like pig's blood. I liked it. Like black sausage or whatever it was. Like a UK delicacy or whatever. Hold on. Black pudding? Yeah, it's a blood sausage. It's called black pudding. Not bad. Like, you know, it wasn't my favorite thing, but it wasn't bad. I liked it. I do not like mushrooms. I do not mind the taste of mushrooms, and I'll tell you what I don't like about them. Specifically, I hate the texture of the mushroom cap. Like, I hate the texture of the mushroom cap. It doesn't do me well. Like, I had ramen with those like stringy spaghetti mushrooms. Delicious. I can eat those mushrooms up, no problem. Those like thin, like stringy mushrooms that are like spaghetti. I got you. I will eat that shit up, no problem. Portobello mushrooms and like shiitake mushrooms that have a mushroom cap with all those gills. No way. No goddamn way. That just does not sit right with me at all. I will not have one of those mushroom capped fucking gill things. It's just disgusting. The texture is the worst thing in the world, and I hate it. But those little thin ones, yeah, I will eat the hell out of those little thin ones. 100%. 100%.